E-learning module presented by ETTC Vijayawada Southern Railway. Today's topic is relays. Relay is a device which transfers or conveys the information to the operator regarding the working of their corresponding apparatus or appliance. It also indicates the abnormality in the apparatus or circuit to which it is connected by closing its normally open or closed interlocks. For example, in our AC locos, signaling relays like QV60, 61, 62, they will convey the information to the operator by signal amps. And safety relays, QLM, QRSI1, QRSI2, these power current relays, in case of power currents in the feeding or power circuits are auxiliary, so they will energize and the interlocks will open on the MPDJ branch and disable trip. They safeguard the equipments. In such controlling relays, just like Q50, so it's a supervise. It will ensure the sequence of operation. It will supervise the entire G1, G2, CTFs, C145 like this. Some of the airflow relays, mechanical relays, QMT1, QRH, such type of relays, they will ensure the working of the apparatus, MEMT1, MERH, etc. In governors, they will control the pressures just like RGCP. Relays are mainly divided into two types. One is electrical relay and second one is mechanical relay. Again, in electrical relay, there are five types. First one, current relay. So in current relays, again two types are there. Over current relay like QLM, QLA, QRSI1, QRSI2. Over current relays in the feeding, auxiliary and traction power circuit number 1 and 2. One more type of current relay is differential current relay, QD1, QD2. Second type of electrical relays, voltage relays. So in voltage relays, again over voltage relay, no voltage relays, and at fault place. So over voltage relay, Q20, no or low voltage relay, for example Q30. At the fault relays, QOP, QA, we'll call these relays also special type of relays, safety relays. QOP or QOA are we'll call as safety relays also. And third type of signaling relays. Third type of electrical relay, signaling relays. QV60, 61, 62, 63, 64 and Q48 are signal amps, LSTZ, LSCHBA, LSCR, LSRSI, LSP and LSP. And fourth type of electrical relays, controlling relays. Just like Q44, Q45, Q46, Q50, 51, 52. These will control the electrical circuits. And fifth type of electrical relay, special types of relays. So time lag, time delay, time lag relay. For example, time lag means even the supply is cut off to the relay will be energized for time being. For example, Q08, Q09, PR1, Q44 and Q48. Time delay means After giving some time gap, the relay will get energized and interlocks will be closed. For example, QTD 105, QTD 106, QTD 101 and QSV and SIV logos. Second type of relays, mechanical relays. In mechanical relays also, so three types are there. One is pressure relays, QPDC and QPH. QPH for ensures the pressure maintained by the MPH, ensures the working of MPH. QPDC, the pressure available, if the pressure build up, this relay will energize. And second type of mechanical relays, circulation relays. They will ensure the working of motors, concerned motors, just like MESA1, MESA2, MESL1, MESA, MMD1, MMD2, MERH, and ACMRF locos. These relays are circulation relays of QSA1, QSA2, and extra. Third type of mechanical relay, temperature relay, thermostat relays. They will ensure the temperature. First, we will discuss about overcurrent relays. So, in overcurrent relays, first relay QLM. Overcurrent relay in feeding power circuit. QLM. Overcurrent relay in the feeding power circuit. If any current exceeds in the feeding power circuit, this relay will come into service. This interlock will open on the DJ control circuit and DJ will be tripped, BCB will open and loco will be protected. This relay was connected between BCB and row bushwalk, the A33 terminal, through TFILM, a transformer TFLM. If current exceeds 325 amps in WG5, WM4 locos, 3900 kVA locos, if current exceeds 450 amps in WG7, WB4 locos, means 5400 kVA transformer locos, this relay will energize its interlock. Normally close interlock on MDF branch will open and DJ will trip and loco will be protected from overcurrent in the feeding power circuit. QLM is a mechanical locking relay type. You can see if QLM acted, a red target, a locked indication will be shown on the face of the relay. Until we'll examine the loco, until we'll reset. Here you can see the reset button. Until we'll reset, we cannot close the DJ. This target and interlock of QLM on MTJ branch was interlinked. Until we'll reset the target, the interlock will not come to the normal position. We cannot close the DJ. So for other safety relays, just like QOP, QRSI, you can see if any relay acted, this target will be shown like this. So red target with a white bar, and you can reset. You can see here reset now in the left top corner. In the arrow direction, you can turn and you can reset. This is the target. This is the resetting now for normal release, normal safety release. For mechanical locking relay, QLM, you can see this is the target. You can see there is an indication of lock cut symbol. A red target will be shown on the face of the relay. This is the reset now. We have to turn it to the clockwise direction. So one more current relay, QLA. Lower current relay in auxiliary power circuit. Current exceeds in auxiliary power circuit 1400 amps WE for WM4 locos, that is 3900 kV locos, or 2000 amps WE7 WP4 locos, it is 5400 kV locos. This QLA will energize. This interlock will open on the DJ control circuit and DJ will trip. You can see this QLA connected between auxiliary winding and Arno through a transformer TFILA in auxiliary power circuit. If current exceeds the limits in the auxiliary power circuit, this QLA will energize and its interlock will open on normally close interlock on MDDM branch, open and DJ will protect the DJ control circuit. Here you can see QLA, over current relay in auxiliary power circuit. If current exceeds the auxiliary power circuit 1400 amps for WE5 WM4 locus or 2000 amps WA7 WE4 locus, stably energized, interlock will be open and disable. One more current relay, QRSI1 and QRSI2. So QRSI was connected in traction power circuit number 1 and QRSI2 is connected in traction power circuit number 2. If any overcurrent in the traction power circuits means 3600 amps, current overcurrent exceeds 3600 amps in WM4 WF5 loco and 4000 amps in WE7 WF4 locos, these relay will energize and interlock will be open and disable. QRS7. QRS7 is connected between TFP1 secondary winding and RSI block. Similarly, QRSI2 is connected in traction power circuit number 2 and in secondary winding of TFP2 and RSI. These QRS7 or QRSI2 connected through transformers RSALM 1 and RSALM. If any currents exceeds in the traction power circuit number 1 and 2, that is 3600 bar 4000, this relay will energize, its interlock will open and DJ control circuit. QRS7, QRS8 acts. You can see here QRS7. Similarly, QRS8. If any overcurrent in the traction power circuit number 1 and 2, these relays will come into service. The relay will energize and interlocks will be open and DJ will trip. Loco will be protected from overcurrent. Other overcurrent relays. Relay QE. So overcurrent relay QE will come into the service during RP when conductor C105 close, when ADFX come into service, while working of RB, if excitation current, while taking notches, if excitation current exceeds 900 amps, this Q will come into service, this interlock will open on Q50 branch, and auto regression will take place. This Q is connected to a transformer ELM. This Q will come in only in RB side. Similarly, QF1 and QF2. QF1 is connected to the traction motor number 1 and QF2 is connected to the traction motor number 4. During RB, if EMF induced, the current induced in traction motor 1 and 4 exceeds 700 amps, this QF1, QF2 will come into service. Their interlocks will open on Q50 branch on the outlet side and the auto regression will take place. So in RB, we have to take maximum current 600 amps for normal locos. For roof mounted RB locos, we can take current in RB up to 850 amps. In roof mounted RB locos, this QF1, QF2 setting also 850. Second type of current relay, QD1, QD2, differential current relays. QD1 is connected between traction motor 2 and 3 and QD is connected between traction motor 4 and 5. The difference of current between traction motors 2 and 3 or 4 and 5 exceeds 160 amps for goods locos W5, W7. This QD1 or QD will energize. 3 actions will take place: auto regression, auto sanding, and LSP lamp. In coaching locos WM4, WP4, if difference of current exceeds 125 amps, these QD actions will take place. QD will de-energize when the difference of current 130 amps in goods locos and 80 amps in the coaching locos. These QD actions will be nullified. You can see QD1 connected between traction motor 2 and 3. It will measure the difference of currents in TM2 and 3. Similarly, QD2 connected between traction motors 4 and 5. Second type of alternative relay, voltage relays. Over voltage relay Q20. It was connected across RS7 block. In case of voltage exceeds 790 voltage, this relay will come into the service and auto regression, buzzer and LSOV will come. This relay will de-energize at 700 voltage. Generally, for all types of locos, the LP has to apply maximum 750 voltage to the traction motors. If voltage exceeds 790, then only this Q20 will come into the service. You can see here Q20 is connected across RS7 block. If RS7 output exceeds 780 voltage, this 220 will come into the service. 220 will energize. If 220 energize, its interlock, normally open interlock on 51. Will close, 51 will energize, 251 will energize, the auto direction will take place. One more voltage relay, Q30. No or low voltage relay. This relay was provided in auxiliary power circuit connected between TFWA and UNB phases. This relay will be in energized condition in normal working. If OHE drops below 17.5 kV, this relay will de-energize and will trip the DC. So this Q30 provided in auxiliary power circuit between auxiliary winding TFWA and between UNB phases. If Q30 de-energize, will on run. If OHE reduce below 17.5 kV, this Q30 will de-energize. Its interlock, normal open interlock will open on 244 branch and DC will trip. And other relays which operated by the battery voltage. Earth fault relays, QOP1, QOP2. These relays are provided to protect the traction for circuit 1 and 2 in the event of earth fault. If any earth fault takes place in traction for circuit number 1 and 2, this QOP1 and QOP2. QOP1 for traction for circuit number 1, QOP2 for traction for circuit 2 will energize, and these interlocks will open on MTJ branch and DC will trip. QOP1 is connected between traction for circuit number 1. It was connected between TFP1 negative winding and battery through a switch HCOP1. Similarly, this QOP2 connected to the traction for circuit number 2 negative cable and between battery through a switch HQOP2. In case of any earth fault in traction for circuit number 1, or concerned relay will energize QOP1 and QOP2. Their interlocks, normally interlocks will open on MTJ branch and DC will trip. Loco will be protected from earth fault. One more earth fault relay which was operated with a battery auxiliary power circuit is QOA. Earth fault relay in auxiliary production level. This relay is provided to protect the auxiliary power circuit in the event of any earth fault. One end of is connected to the battery positive, another end is connected to the armor neutral. Whenever there is any earth fault in the auxiliary power circuit, this relay will energize, this interlock will open on DC control circuit and DC will trip. A red target will be shown on the face of the relay. Here you can see a relay QOA is connected through a switch HQA. one end is connected to the terminal neutral and one more end is connected to the battery positive. QAX. QA analysis. When at fault in the auxiliary power circuit, this QA normally close interlock on MTJ branch will open and DJ will trip. Loco will be protected from at the fault in the auxiliary power circuit. Third type of electrical relays, controlling relays. In our AC loco, some of the relays controls the electrical circuits. For example, 244 GR full notch protection relay, half notch protection relay, 244 GR half notch protection relay, 245 DJ reclosing relay, 246 GR full notch protection relay, 250 super relay, 51 auto direction relay, 52 notch by notch regression, notch by notch regression relay, 200 auxiliary control relay, 208 auxiliary protection relay. Similarly, Q109, QWC, QLS-WOL, some of the controlling relays are provided in AC loco. We'll discuss these all control relays in future control circuits. Fourth type of electrical relay, signaling relays. These signaling relays provide for signal lamps working on pilot task. Whenever any abnormality takes place in the loco, concerned signal relay will energize and concerned signal lamp will glow on the LP desk to alert the loco pilot. So signal relays available in the AC loco. QV60 for LSTC, QV61 QCVR for LSCHPA, QV62 for LSGR, QV63 for LSRSI, QV64 for LSB, Q48 for LSP, QERF for LSTBR. This QRF will come into the service during RP, rheostatic braking. QELSOL for LS group and LSOL in case of multiple working. This any fault in one of the loco, in good loco LSOL will come, in defective loco LS group will come. QCT, this will come only in STC loco, static and neutral locus, in case of internal fault or external fault, and QCT will energize, LSSCT lamp will glow. RGF, regulating governor for airflow for LSAF. If any leakage in the formation, through this governor, a signal lamp will glow LSAF. So you can see here signal lamp circuit. If DC trip, DJ interlock, normally going to interlock goes and QV60 will energize. A lamp LSCC will glow in the both caps through Q60. Similarly, if charger not working or Arno is not working, or in case of Q61 and QCVR defective, this lamp LSHP will glow. If GR on 0, Q62, LSCR lamp will glow. If any telltale features projected, QA63, LSRSI lamp will glow. R1 BPT press also this LSRSI will glow. If Q50 DNSIs, QA64 LSP lamp will glow. In case of 2D action, 2D1 or 2D2 activated, 40 delivery energize, weak slipping relay, LSP lamp will glow. If you press BPT 1 and BPT 2 also, this lamp will glow. During multi, through QAL as well, these lamps LSOL will glow in good loco and LS group will glow in defective loco. Fifth type of electrical relay. Special relays, special type production relays. Again, in these two types of relays are there: time lag relays, time delay relays. Time lag means even if the supply to the relay is cut off, this relay will be in energized condition for time setting, time being set. For example, Q108, time setting is for 5 seconds. Even the path was cut to the Q108, it will be energized condition for 5 seconds. Some of the time lag relays: Q118, 5 seconds, Q119, 5 seconds, PR1, 60 seconds, Q44, 0.6 seconds, and Q48, 5 seconds. For example, for Q108, the initial path will come like this. After initiation of Q44, this Q44 interlock will open. After starting phase, this unit contactor close. This unit interlock also will open. Even though this relay will be energized condition for 5 seconds, since it's a time lag relay. Within the 5 seconds, the starting phase will be cut off. The other path will be maintained through after starting this cutoff through QBSL1, SL2, QBH, QCR interlocks path will be maintained. One more type of special protection, time delay relay. In our AC loco, we provided time delay relays QTD 105, QTD 106. In SIV locos, QTD 101, QSVM. These relays delay the closing of circuit. QTD 105 and 106 set for 8 seconds and QTD 101 for 5 seconds and QSM for 2 seconds. For example, in lowest control circuit and BLMT on after closing of DC, initially C107 will close and MERH will come into the circuits. At the same time, the relay QTD 105 will energize. After 8 seconds, this interlock will close on C105 coil. After 8 seconds, C105 coil will pick up and contact will close after 8 seconds with a delay of 8 seconds. Similarly, C106 also close the delay of 8 seconds through QTD 106. To avoid the overloading of Arno at a time, a time gap will be given through this QTD 105, 106. So far we discuss electrical relays, in which we have discussed already current relays, voltage relays, control relays, signaling relays, and special type of relays. Second type of relay, mechanical relays. Now we'll see mechanical relays. Mechanical relays, first type pressure relays. One is QPDC and second one is QPH. QPDC. Whenever the pressure build up in RS more than 4.65 in VCB loopers, this QPDC interlock will close on MDA branch. QPDC setting is 4.652. Whenever pressure build up 4.65, this contact will close on MTJ branch in DJ control circuit. If pressure less than 4.0, this contact will open on MTJ branch and DC will. So in VCB locos, the setting is 4.65, its contact will close, and 4.0, its contact will open. This QPDC is provided on pneumatic pipeline of DC control circuit. You can see QPDC interlock on MTJ branch. If pressure is 4.65 and above, this contact will close. If pressure is less than 4.0, this contact will open. Second pressure relay, QPH. When MPH is working, transformer oil is circulated with sufficient pressure. A relay was energized QPH. This interlock will be in closed position on QNet branch. If MPH is not working, this QPH will be energized and this interlock will open on QNet branch. And DC will be through QNH. Second type of mechanical relays, circulation relays. Circulation relays is equals QSA1, QSA2, MESA1, MESA2, QSL1, QSL2 for MESL1 and MESL2, QARH for MERH, QMT1 and 2 for MEMT1, MEMT2. If concerned motors are working properly and air is circulated properly, this relays will be energized condition. In case of air circulation is poor, particular relay will de-energize and causes tripping of DC. Thermostats. During RB, if temperature exceeds certain limit in RF resistances, these thermostats will come into service. Their interlocks will open and QFT will de-energize. The auto reaction will take place. So now we have seen so far regarding relays, electrical relays and mechanical relays.